New York never cared about broken people. It just kept moving, fast, loud, and cold. Ethan Cole used to believe he would conquer this city. Now he lived inside a small apartment with cracked walls and unpaid bills stacked like silent accusations. Online, he was different. Millions knew him as Ghost Frame, a mysterious streamer whose dark storytelling and intense gameplay made people obsessed. His streams felt real, emotional, almost dangerous. Fans said watching him felt like watching a Netflix thriller unfold live. But no one knew Ethan's real life was already a thriller, one he never wanted. 3 years ago, Ethan's younger brother Ryan disappeared. No clues, no body, no justice. Police closed the case quickly, calling it a runaway situation. Ethan never believed that. Ryan wasn't the type to disappear. He was kind, funny, and protective, the only person who truly understood Ethan. After Ryan vanished, Ethan started streaming just to survive financially. But slowly, his streams turned darker. Stories about betrayal, missing people, hidden crimes. Viewers thought it was fiction. It wasn't. Every night before going live, Ethan stared at an old photo, him and Ryan laughing on a rooftop. He whispered, "I'll find the truth." Then one night, everything changed. During a live stream, a new anonymous user joined the chat. Username, TruthHunter17. At first, it looked like a normal viewer, but then messages started appearing. "You're looking in the wrong direction." Ryan didn't disappear. He was erased. Ethan froze. His chat exploded with excitement, thinking it was part of the story. But Ethan felt something deeper, fear mixed with hope. "Who are you?" Ethan asked live. No reply for a minute. Then another message appeared. "Check the old storage unit near Brooklyn Docks, locker 32. The stream went silent. Ethan ended it abruptly. The next morning, he drove to Brooklyn. The area was abandoned, filled with rusted warehouses and broken glass. Locker 32 looked untouched for years. His hand shook as he forced it open. Inside, a backpack. Ryan's backpack. Ethan's chest tightened. Inside were old notebooks, a USB drive, and a small voice recorder. On the recorder was Ryan's voice. "If you're hearing this, Ethan, it means they didn't silence you too." The message cut abruptly. Ethan's world shattered. That night, he started a stream titled "The Truth Begins." Millions joined. He showed the backpack, the recorder, and explained everything. People thought it was an incredible live mystery series. His viewers doubled overnight. But someone else was watching too. Detective Laura Bennett. She had worked missing person cases for years. When she saw Ethan's stream, something felt real, not scripted. She contacted him privately. "You're playing with dangerous people," she said. "I'm not playing. I'm finishing what my brother started." They began working together. Ryan's notebook revealed shocking details. He had been investigating a powerful tech company called Novosphere, known for AI surveillance software used by governments and corporations. Ryan believed Novosphere was secretly collecting private data and eliminating whistleblowers. The more Ethan streamed, the more clues appeared, always from TruthHunter17. Each clue led closer to Novosphere and deeper into danger. Soon, Ethan noticed strange things. Cars following him, unknown numbers calling, his apartment broken into but nothing stolen. His viewers thought it was part of the show. It wasn't. One night during a stream, Ethan's camera glitched. A masked man appeared briefly behind him before disappearing when he turned around. The clip went viral instantly. Fans debated if it was staged. Ethan knew it wasn't. Detective Laura warned him to stop streaming. "You're exposing yourself," she said. "But streaming is my shield," Ethan replied. "If something happens to me, millions will know." The investigation reached a turning point when the USB drive from Ryan's bag was finally decrypted. It contained video files. One showed Ryan secretly recording a meeting between Novosphere executives discussing removal protocols for people who discovered their illegal data program. Another video revealed a shocking face among the executives, Detective Laura Bennett. Ethan's heart stopped. He confronted her immediately. She looked broken. "I was undercover," she said quietly. "I joined Novosphere years ago to expose them from inside. Ryan was helping me until something went wrong." Ethan wanted to believe her, but trust felt impossible. Then, Truth Hunter 17 sent another message. "Trust no one. The traitor is closer than you think." Ethan's paranoia grew. His streams became darker, more intense. Viewers were obsessed. Hashtags trended worldwide. Media channels debated whether Ghost Frame was real or fiction. But behind the scenes, Novosphere started fighting back. Ethan received legal threats, copyright strikes, and anonymous warnings. One night, during a massive live stream with over 5 million viewers, Ethan received a package at his door. Inside, a phone. It rang instantly. A distorted voice said, "End the streams or become another missing story." Instead of stopping, Ethan streamed the call live. The internet exploded. Public pressure forced authorities to reopen Ryan's case officially. But the biggest twist came weeks later. Ethan discovered that Truth Hunter 17 had been online since before Ryan disappeared. Their messages contained inside knowledge only Ryan could have known. Ethan's hands trembled. Could Ryan still be alive? A final message appeared. "Meet me where the story started." The rooftop from Ethan's old photo. He arrived at sunset, heart pounding. A hooded figure stood there. When the hood dropped, Ethan froze. It was Ryan. Alive, but different. Colder, hardened. Ryan explained everything. He had faked his disappearance with help from someone inside Novosphere to gather evidence. But over time, he realized the conspiracy was bigger, involving politicians, police, and media figures. "So why not tell me?" Ethan asked, tears in his eyes. "Because they were watching you," Ryan said, "and because your streams became the perfect distraction." Ethan felt betrayed. Ryan admitted he was Truth Hunter 17 all along. He used Ethan's fame to expose Novosphere while staying hidden. But now we have enough proof. One final stream will bring them down. They planned a massive live broadcast revealing everything: documents, videos, confessions. The night of the final stream felt like a Netflix finale. Millions watched. Ethan and Ryan presented the evidence. Novosphere's crimes went public. Police raided offices live on news channels. Viewers celebrated. But then, another twist. Ryan confessed something unexpected. "I wasn't just exposing Novosphere," he said on stream. "I was testing Ethan." Ethan looked confused. Ryan explained he believed Ethan had lost purpose after years of failure and depression. The entire journey forced Ethan to rediscover courage, strength, and truth. Ethan felt anger, but also understanding. Police sirens echoed outside. Novosphere executives were arrested. The internet called it the greatest live investigation ever. Months later, Ethan's life changed completely. His channel became a platform for real stories and justice. He created a new series helping missing families find answers. But one question never left his mind. Was everything truly over? One night, while preparing a new stream, Ethan received a message from an unknown account. Novosphere was only the beginning. He stared at the screen and smiled slightly, because now he wasn't broken anymore. He was ready. New York City never slept, but for Ethan Cole, it felt like time had been frozen for 10 long years. Once a rising film editor in Hollywood, Ethan now worked quietly in a small Manhattan post-production studio, fixing low-budget commercials and wedding videos. No one around him knew the truth, that he used to be the secret weapon behind some of the biggest thriller films in America. No one knew why he disappeared, and no one knew about the night his younger sister, Lily, died under mysterious circumstances after working on a powerful billionaire's documentary. Ethan lived alone in a tiny apartment filled with old hard drives, dusty film reels, and memories he tried to forget. Every night he replayed Lily's last voicemail in his head. "Ethan, if anything happens to me, check the last cut." The police had ruled her death a suicide. The media buried the story. The billionaire she was exposing, Victor Hale, continued building his empire, praised as a visionary philanthropist. Ethan tried to move on, but guilt never left him. One rainy evening, a package arrived at Ethan's door with no return address. Inside was an encrypted SSD labeled Final Cut L. His hand shook as he plugged it into his computer. A password screen appeared. After several attempts, he typed Lily's birthday, and it unlocked. What he saw next changed everything. Hidden footage showed Victor Hale meeting politicians, paying bribes, and threatening journalists. But the final clip was the most terrifying, a blurred video of Lily arguing with Victor in a private office. The audio cut just before she screamed. Ethan knew the footage alone wouldn't be enough. Victor Hale controlled lawyers, media, and even parts of law enforcement. If Ethan went public without a plan, he could disappear just like Lily. He needed help, and he knew exactly who to call. Maya Rivera was an investigative journalist in Los Angeles, known for exposing corporate corruption. She had lost her job at a major news network after refusing to bury a story about a pharmaceutical company. Maya believed in truth more than safety. When Ethan contacted her and showed the footage, she agreed instantly. "If this is real," she said, "we're not just telling a story, we're starting a war." They began building a case quietly. Maya traced financial transactions, while Ethan analyzed metadata hidden in Lily's files. Each discovery made the conspiracy bigger. Victor Hale wasn't just corrupt, he was running a network of shell companies laundering money through charity foundations and film productions. Celebrities praised him publicly, while victims disappeared quietly. As they dug deeper, strange things started happening. Ethan noticed a black SUV parked outside his apartment every night. Maya's phone was tapped. One of her sources vanished after agreeing to testify. Fear grew between them, but so did determination. Ethan realized that editing was his greatest weapon. If he could craft a documentary revealing Victor's crimes in a way the public couldn't ignore, the truth might finally come out. Months passed as they gathered interviews, leaked documents, and hidden recordings. Ethan spent sleepless nights assembling the footage into a powerful narrative. He called the project The Last Cut. It wasn't just about Lily, it was about every voice Victor Hale had silenced. One night while leaving the studio, Ethan was attacked by masked men who tried to steal his drives. He barely escaped, running through the rain-soaked streets of Manhattan with a backpack full of evidence. The incident confirmed their fears. Victor knew they were coming for him. Maya suggested they release the documentary anonymously. Ethan disagreed. "If we hide, he'll just deny everything. We need a public premiere, somewhere he can't control the narrative." After weeks of debate, they decided to submit the film to a major New York film festival known for controversial premieres. The festival accepted their documentary under a secret title. As the premiere approached, tension grew. Victor Hale's company announced a new charity gala scheduled on the same night, a strategic distraction. Rumors spread that Ethan's documentary was fake propaganda. Online trolls attacked Maya's credibility. Sponsors tried to pressure the festival to cancel the screening. On the day of the premiere, Ethan received an anonymous call. A distorted voice warned him, "If you show that film tonight, you'll end up like your sister." For a moment, he considered backing out. Fear flooded his mind. But then he remembered Lily's smile and her unfinished work. He walked into the theater determined to finish what she started. The audience filled with journalists, filmmakers, and industry insiders. Victor Hale himself arrived unexpectedly, sitting in the front row with a confident smile. Ethan's heart pounded as the lights dimmed. The documentary began, starting with Lily's voice describing her investigation. Scene by scene, the film exposed Victor's empire of lies. Gasps echoed through the theater as hidden footage revealed illegal deals and intimidation tactics. Halfway through the film, something unexpected happened. A new clip appeared, one Ethan had never seen before. It showed Lily secretly recording Victor confessing to manipulating investigations and threatening her life. The audience fell silent. Ethan knew Maya must have added the clip at the last moment to protect him from pressure or sabotage. As the credits rolled, chaos erupted. Journalists rushed to publish breaking news. Social media exploded with clips from the documentary. Protesters gathered outside Victor's companies within hours. Law enforcement, unable to ignore the massive public reaction, opened a formal investigation. But the biggest twist came the next day. Authorities discovered that one of Victor's closest associates had been secretly cooperating with federal agents for years. The documentary provided the final evidence needed for arrests. Victor Hale was taken into custody on charges of corruption, fraud, and obstruction of justice. Ethan expected to feel victorious, but instead he felt empty. Justice didn't bring Lily back. He struggled with the attention as media outlets called him a hero. Maya reminded him that storytelling had power and that Lily's voice lived through the film. Weeks later, Ethan returned to his small editing studio, unsure what to do next. He considered leaving filmmaking forever. Then he received thousands of messages from viewers sharing their own stories of injustice and silence. They thanked him for giving them courage. Ethan realized that editing wasn't just a job, it was his way of fighting for truth. Months passed. Victor's trial became one of the most watched legal battles in the country. New victims stepped forward. Former allies testified against him. The courtroom drama felt like a sequel to Ethan's documentary, only this time the entire world was watching in real life. During the trial, Victor tried to manipulate the narrative, claiming the documentary was heavily edited to mislead viewers. Prosecutors called Ethan as a witness. Standing in court, he explained every frame, every cut, and every decision he made. He described how he preserved raw footage and verified sources. His testimony shattered Victor's defense strategy. The verdict came after weeks of tension, guilty on multiple counts. The courtroom erupted. Outside, crowds cheered. Maya hugged Ethan as tears filled his eyes. For the first time since Lily's death, he felt a sense of closure. But the story didn't end there. A major streaming platform offered to distribute the last cut globally. Ethan hesitated, fearing the commercialization of Lily's legacy. Maya convinced him that reaching millions could inspire change worldwide. When the film launched, it became an international sensation, sparking discussions about media manipulation, corporate power, and the importance of independent journalism. Years later, Ethan founded a nonprofit studio dedicated to training young filmmakers from marginalized communities. He taught them how storytelling could challenge powerful systems. Maya continued exposing corruption, becoming one of the most respected investigative journalists in the country. One evening, Ethan revisited Lily's old apartment, now empty and quiet. He watched the sunset through her window and whispered, "We finished the story." For the first time in years, he felt peace. Yet one final twist remained. While sorting through old archives, Ethan found a hidden folder Lily had created. Inside was a message recorded days before her death. She smiled into the camera and said, "If you're watching this, you found the truth. But remember, the real power isn't revenge, it's giving others a voice." Ethan realized that Lily never wanted vengeance, she wanted change. And through the last cut, her voice had reached millions, inspiring people to question authority and fight for justice.